He doesn't know who he wants to cuddle with. You can cuddle with him. You can cuddle right. Yeah, cuddle with him. Oh, there we go. That's our good boy. Always kissing him.
I know,
so guys,
love me, I know.
Austen Alexander's here. Basically, dude, I just want to say, I'm really freaking everything that I wanted to do with like content-wise in the Navy. Austen has been doing it and he's been crushing it. I watched his channel years ago, dude, years ago, and I'm like, this guy could literally be really big. Like when and you've done everything and more, and like you're out of the Navy now, and you have a great plan. The battle bunker.
Yes.
Yeah. So you want to tell the people about the battle bunker real quick?
Yeah.
Like,
so I, of course, with YouTube, you have to continuously be brainstorming and coming up with ideas. So a lot of my success for my YouTube channel came from the big challenge videos.
Right.
You know, and I thought of a way that I could keep doing that out of the Navy, and that's just to build an obstacle course.
Build your own.
Which is in a undisclosed location for now. But yeah, it's kind of in the LA area.
Right.
And we're shooting, we've already shot 5 episodes. We're doing 2 a week, Sunday and Thursday. And hopefully it'll turn into something big. I want to get a deal with YouTube Premium or Netflix. That's the goal.
Wow, dude. That is a freaking game plan and a half, dude. That is so cool. I didn't even know that you watched my videos, really, before you joined the Navy.
Yeah, before the Navy, yeah. Of course, I mean, everybody nowadays searches, especially before going to the military, they search best job in the Army or Navy or whatever. And I ran across a few of your videos. Right. Even though you didn't have anything about an MA on there. Yeah, yeah. I mean, no, ND, because that was my original rate. Oh, Navy diver? Yeah. Right. And I couldn't find any content, but I was watching his videos about, you know, Navy life and stuff like that. I watched several of them. Yeah, dude, that's just, that's awesome, dude, that you watched the channel and now you're freaking doing what you're doing. That's good stuff, dude. And Papa here is getting all the loving. Yep. Dude, he likes Austin. I'm gonna take him home. That's a good boy. I don't know, you have 2 dogs, right? You got 2 little ones. 2 little Maltepoos, yeah. I let the lady pick what type. So yeah, dude, I want to get a, that's one of my game plans for the future of my content. I'm gonna rescue a little dog from a high kill shelter that no one wants, and then I'm gonna train it up really well and document that process. That'd be a good series. And then I'm going to rescue a, or not know if I'm gonna rescue it, but I want a very high energy, like Malinois, like working dog. Yeah. And I'm gonna train this dog like the best working dog, Malinois, like plots. I'm gonna have him plotzing, healing like crazy. What's the plots? Like it's like a lay down in German, I think, and they always say like plots, and it sounds so dope. Like if I could say plots and he does it, and people are like, what's plots? Dude, that sounds sick. Man, this dog has really sticky saliva. It's really sticky. He loves to lick. Here, he's like me. Yeah. Can I get some? He likes the salt. He's a big fan of salt. That salty skin, boy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, okay. I'm out of here. But yeah, dude. What was I talking about? It actually started out really dark because, well, I didn't start my YouTube channel until I was like 5 years in the Navy, or like 4 years in the Navy. Okay. And I saw, you know, you, DWK, and Nikki, and I was like, oh, cool. You know, they're making videos about their lives. Nick Bear's doing it, so I'll just do it too. So I started making videos on my life and everything. And before that, I was in a lot of debt. I was in like 20K in debt. Okay. And when I got to Seal Beach, I was like, I met Sarah. I was like, man, I really gotta keep this girl. So I've gotta find a way to earn more money and to pay off this debt, you know? Right. And so I founded a business called AMA Marketing, and this was like, I was trying to do social media marketing, you know, I was trying to do e-com, Amazon FBA, drop shipping, stuff like that. So you were doing all that when you were, before you started really going into YouTube? Yes, way before. So I tried e-commerce, you know, I spent all this time on a store, I sold it for like 400 bucks. That was the first money that I had made online. Right. Went into social media marketing, that didn't work out. Went into Amazon FBA, that for sure didn't work out. Right. And I was like, I was frustrated. So I was devoting all my time to try to pay off this debt, you know, and then. So you were doing all that, you were active duty,
as well. You were doing your watches, you were, you know, working out as well.
Yes.
You were doing your shows, and then you were trying to pay off all that, your debt, and create all these businesses. Dude.
Well, I was doing it because I was in a dark place, don't get me wrong. I mean, people may look...
How did you grind? That is a grind.
I didn't sleep. Like,
hustle,
you see
bro.
these bags under my eye? The reason I was pumping the YouTube videos out so much is because it allowed me to get out of that, you know, depressive headspace, you know.
An outlet.
Exactly. I knew I had all this debt. I'd tried all these different ventures and none of them were working. So I started creating, you know, the videos, and it provided a really good outlet for me. I enjoyed, you know, talking to all my subscribers, responding to every comment, you know, and just kind of watching my videos that I had made and making more. And
it's cathartic. It's cathartic. It's cathartic in a way.
What that word means.
It's cathartic. It's like I'm just flexing my college education. No, what does it even mean? Cathartic is kind of like, it's like a pleasing feeling it gives you. It's like a very calming, pleasing, like you can breathe, like.
It's, I mean, kind of like the gym, like every single day. I remember back in 2018.
You get like that workout high? Like a runner's high, like from working out?
Sort of, except it was a longer. Like, I could always look at my YouTube analytics.
Exactly.
Oh, this video is doing great, this video is not doing so great. And then just kind of, you know, make your own system or whatever.
Exactly.
And I put out 40 videos in 40 days back in 2018, and it was taking all of me. Of course, I didn't get a dime for the first year or so.
Years, yeah. People don't understand. I made nothing for years. Years, like nothing. And then it's just what you have to do. You know, you don't do it expecting anything.
Yeah, I didn't expect to even get paid from it. I always thought, you know, you got to have 40 million views in order to get paid, like the big YouTubers or whatever. And then all of a sudden, after a year of posting, Google reached out to me. They said, "Do you want to join the AdSense program?" And I was like, "What is this?" I looked it up. I said, "Sure." First paycheck was like $32. And I was like, okay, you know, I was still in this debt, still in this, but I was kind of, you know, I was getting the housing allowance from Seal Beach, and of course I lived with Sarah.
Oh yeah,
so I was getting $2,400 a month for the housing allowance, and then we were splitting
rent.
Yeah, so that $1,200 I was paying like probably half of that on my credit card, but you know, making videos it allowed me to escape from that, because I was in a really dark time. I don't talk about this a lot. I was in a depressive, dark time back then. When I realized I had, you know, $20K in debt, had no plan. I wanted to get out of the Navy. I didn't want to leave Sarah and go on deployment again. So I was.
You had to dig. You had to dig deep.
Very deep.
You had to dig like. That's like, those are the times where like you're sitting and it's quiet, and like you're thinking and it's really quiet.
I was on night shift, and I can remember. I took leave for a week just to kind of try to mellow out. And Sarah would go to sleep because she was on day shift, and I would sit there at the computer, and I was thinking like, how am I gonna get out of this? You know,
dude. I mean, and now, man, it must be such a rewarding feeling just to know where you were and the work you put in to now, like, what is that? It's like that payoff, man. It's like 2 years, 3 years down the line that it took, right? It took years, but like, man, that must be such a good feeling to know that like you went through it, you got that monkey off your back, and like now, you know, you
well, like with
you have a plan, you have
with entrepreneurship, I feel like there's constant highs and constant lows, and they can be really high, they can be really low. But I've been fortunate enough this year to have successful videos on my YouTube channel, and obviously earn revenue from them. So that's, you know.
It's been really inspiring, honestly. Like seeing your growth and your work ethic has honestly inspired me as well. And you coming over here, like I didn't even know, like you reached out to me, and I'm like, dude, you didn't even have to do that, you know, to like come over here. And it's just really and I'm remotivated as well. Like obviously I talked about my stuff a little bit, but I've been going through, like, you know, I had a bad depressive episode for like 6 months or so, 2 years ago. And then just with the family life and just things are finally, like, I'm kind of scared though, dude, because things are like going good. Like when things are good, I get scared. Like I'm like, dude, there's no way that like good things are happening to me. Like I'm like, I don't really like good things to happen, because it makes me like want to get happy.
Well, think about it like like with the stock market, you know, what goes up, it's got to come down at some point, but maybe the low that you experienced in your past 2 years, maybe that was the
lowest. Yeah.
So now you're up, and then it's just gonna be like,
exactly. That's a good point, because it's like, I feel like, yeah, once you can get that mental toughness to like realize that, all right, there's gonna be lows, like, you know, we went, like you said, there's gonna be those really low lows, and if you can ride those out and come out of that, and just realize that, okay, maybe I'm gonna go have another, as an entrepreneur, or just whatever you are, maybe I'm gonna have another tough time in the future. But like,
it's gonna happen for
sure. You're always gonna have tough times. You're a millionaire, a billionaire, you know, poor, middle class. Yeah. So.
And it doesn't all have to do with finances. Like for me, it was finances.
Right.
You know, your battery's flashing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But you know, I mean, it doesn't have to do with money. It could be relationships, family.
Yeah.
It could be anything, mentality. You know.
Yeah. Anything, everything. Yeah. And just knowing that that helps you a lot too in the military. Like going through deployments, we learn that toughness. Being deployed and not, we didn't want to go on a ship. I didn't want to go to the Middle East, you know, and probably you didn't want to go out to sea when you went, but like you go out there and you deal with it and you come back from deployment and like you did it.
Yeah. And
like, and you think in your head, all right, I did a deployment, so I can do the next thing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm constantly comparing stuff that happens in my life now to what I went through sometimes in the military.
Yeah.
And it's
motivates you. Well, it helps you.
It's hard. It's calloused me. So I'm like, okay, that's no problem. Like the other day, they put me on a tractor, you know, pulling off of a trailer.
Right.
And I compared it to the time they first put me on a harbor boat.
Right.
When the wakes were like 2 to 4. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna die. So this, you know, the tractor pulling off a trailer was nothing for me. I was like, oh, no worries.
Yeah. So it just helped. Yeah, it helped like ground you. Ground you for sure. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Well, my battery's gonna die here pretty soon, but I just want to get an outro in, dude. Thank you so much for coming over and like shooting this content.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, and dude, the first time we've ever met. We've been wanting to do this for a while, a couple years, like maybe like 2 years.
But you were in Idaho.
I was in Idaho, and then now I'm back in LA, and yeah, hopefully maybe we'll have some more videos in the future, and yeah, obviously all this stuff will be linked below. Social medias, Instagram, YouTube.
Comment down below if you want him to come out and try the Battle Bunker obstacle course.
Yes.
Everybody's gonna be commenting.
Yeah, let me know the Battle Bunker. I would love to do that and like run it. Give me like a month or two, a couple months to get like and really gain some weight and get in some really good shape. But I will do that.
I'll give you 2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right.
You got it.
Let me go into Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh's my. It's a cartoon character.
Your alias?
Yeah. All right. But yo, good boy. All right, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for having me here. Great to meet you, JT.
Papa, come here. Say good boy.
I used to think your name was JTsuits.
JTsuits, yeah, JTsuits. JT. The reason I said JTsuits is because I was like, yo, my content will suit you.
Oh.
It's like a meta thing. Also, JTsuits, like a civilian suit, military to suit.
That'd be good.
And also, JTsuits just sounds.
It sounds good on OnlyFans too. You could have an OnlyFans.
Hey.
Hey yo, what up fam? Follow Good Sailor, you know the brand. Rocking t-shirts and sweaters, rapping poppers playing. Click that link in the description, go and check out what you're missing.